Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a humble gardener named Elias. Elias had a gift for nurturing plants, and his garden was the most beautiful in the land. People from far and wide would come to admire his blooming flowers, towering trees, and lush greenery. Among his creations was a rare golden tree said to bring prosperity to whoever owned it. The tree was Elias's pride and joy, and it made him famous throughout the kingdom. Kings, merchants, and nobles offered Elias vast sums of money for the golden tree, but he always refused. "This tree is not for sale," he would say. "It is a symbol of my hard work and passion." The villagers admired Elias not only for his talent, but also for his humility and dedication. They often gathered in his garden to celebrate festivals, share stories, and enjoy the beauty of nature. One year, a terrible drought struck the land. The rivers dried up, the crops withered, and even Elias's garden began to suffer. The golden tree, once radiant, started to lose its luster. Desperate to save his garden, Elias spent all his savings on water and special treatments, but nothing worked. The villagers, who once flocked to his garden, stopped coming. They were too busy trying to save their own farms and families. One day, a wealthy merchant approached Elias. "I will buy your golden tree," he said. "I'll give you enough gold to save your garden and feed your family." Elias hesitated. The tree meant everything to him, but he knew his family was struggling. With a heavy heart, he agreed to sell it. The merchant took the tree, and Elias used the gold to restore his garden. But without the golden tree, the villagers lost interest. They no longer visited, and Elias felt a deep sense of loss. He missed the laughter and camaraderie that once filled his garden. One evening, as Elias sat alone in his garden, his young daughter Leela approached him. She held a small sapling in her hands. "Papa," she said, "I found this growing near the fence. It's not golden, but it's strong and healthy. Let's plant it together." Elias smiled and took the sapling. As they planted it, he realized that the true value of his garden was not in the golden tree or the admiration of others, but in the love and connection it brought to his family and community. Over time, the sapling grew into a magnificent tree, not golden, but full of life and beauty. Slowly, the villagers returned, drawn not by fame or riches, but by the warmth and joy that Elias's garden radiated. Years later, Elias's garden flourished once more, and the new tree became a symbol of resilience and hope. Elias learned that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the love of family, the support of friends, and the strength to rebuild after hardship. The moral of this story is, the things that truly matter in life are not the ones that shine the brightest or bring the most applause, but the ones that nurture your soul and connect you to the people you love. A single hand that lifts you in times of need is worth more than 1,000 that clap for you in times of success.